Every year, the Michigan Brewers Guild hosts 4 great events throughout the state, including the Winter Beer Festival in February, the Summer Beer Festival in July, the UP Fall Beer Festival in September, and the Detroit Fall Beer Festival the following month. The key to their success, besides the vast selection of incredible brews, is the passionate and dedicated volunteer group that make these festivals happen.
These are people who do it just for their sheer love of doing it. You know, they're not making money. Like, they take time off of work to come out here and do this. It just wouldn't work without them.
I don't think you could even count the number of volunteer hours and the number of people that have stepped up to make it great. You have a lot of people working hard, selflessly, to make a great time for thousands of people.
I got involved in 2001, and I went to that first one in Ypsi, and I said, I like this, I like the people, and I can see room for improvement, let alone getting involved. And I just put out some feelers and pretty much got sucked in there.
We have a core group of about 8 or 10 rock solid people that have been doing this for the last 10 or 15 years. The amount of work that gets done behind the scenes are incredible.
They're so into it, and they're so good at what they do, handling specific tasks.
We've kind of improved from working with go-karts and hand delivering the kegs, and now we have them on skids and we move them out with forklifts. So we've improved the technology over the years, and we've really turned it into kind of a science to how efficiently we've become at it. You know, 1,000 beers is a lot of beers to move. Last night it got cold enough that we couldn't leave the beers out, so all of them had to go back into the shed.
My team is most of the grounds organization. The layout of all the brewery tables, physically putting tables up, all of the banners, all of the hops, the flags, and then a whole lot of traffic management and just making sure that everything is flowing. Most of the grounds organization.
We do all the tents and portable toilets and tables and chairs for many festivals across the state, but we do all the Michigan Brewers Guilds. It's kind of my little niche because I love Michigan beer, so I've kind of put my heart and soul into trying to get my tents to all the brewers in the state. We do the Marquette, we do the Detroit, Ypsilanti in here. Scott Graham, Eric Bergerman, they do an awesome job, and we feel real fortunate just to be part of it.
Everyone has a role that they have to do, and everyone does it incredibly well. That's kind of the secret to everything. Like, we all trust each other to do the job right.
It just keeps growing and growing and growing. It's so hard to keep up with, but it's so exciting. It's so awesome.
Legacy is definitely part of it. We try and, pass the torch as we can because, again, this is a long, ongoing process. It's going to involve, it already involves decades. And, if everything in Michigan goes well with the brewing community, many decades to come.
Let's drink Michigan beer from coast to coast, from far to near. It's local and delicious, any styles that you wishes. Raise your glass and toast your friends. Let's drink Michigan beer.